Good day. Let us start another session of HAT views on current affairs. The topic we'll be discussing today is whether we as Indians are somehow, for reasons unknown, gotten typecast into thinking small when it comes to business. If one looks at our writings and our literature of the past, we can see that our ancestors thought big. The weapons that they describe in the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, the Brahmastra, the various astras that they talk about, the wonderful sculpture that we see all over, the very elegant buildings that have been built. And I'm not talking about the fact that this belongs to the Muslim era and this belongs to the earlier era. I'm talking about the fact that as Indians, we have been accustomed to thinking big and creating wonderful structures for our big thinking. Our epics are known all over the world. Our epics carry excellent lessons in behavior and politics, in social structures, and what is right, what is wrong, what is moral, what is immoral, dharma, adharma. We got all that. Yet, when it comes to business, why is it? Why is it that we really think small? For whatever reason, after independence and the fear that the people of India would get overwhelmed by industrialists with large plants, etc., the belief gathered that everything large needed to be in the public sector and that the private sector had to be kept at pygmy levels. Today, we are paying a big price for this fallacious thinking. Unfortunately, our promoters, and that is, I'm talking about promoters from the sense of business families, have gotten used to thinking small. We truly don't have too many promoters or business heads who are capable and who wish to think big. And the need of for today, for India's development and for India's growth, for India's social development. I'm not talking only about economic development, I'm talking social development, where people can participate in an inclusive financial growth, is size, big size. And unfortunately, that is thinking that somehow we as a people, we as entrepreneurs, we as businessmen seem to have lost over the past several decades. The law after law that we have passed, and I'm talking we, I'm not blaming anybody, I'm saying we have passed the MRTP Act, the restrictions on labor laws, the industrial licenses that we had to go through, the fact that I remember the fact that when we were in the 1970s and 80s, and you had a good output out of efficiency of production, you used to be asked questions as to why you have exceeded the production limits that were permitted under the industrial licenses. Now, that is absolutely a destroyer of all efficiency. And therefore, today, have we in our minds as entrepreneurs gotten used to the fact that thinking big is a crime. Have our tax structures always supported thinking small? Up to this limit, lower level of tax. Up to this limit, no returns to be filed. Up to this limit, you don't have a restriction on labor laws. Up to this limit, you can. So everywhere we have been conditioned to think small. And I'm talking on the commercial matters of the economy. I'm not saying in our space program we are thinking small. We are thinking big on the space program, no doubt about it. If you talk about the Jandan program or you talk about the toilets that have happened and various other things, I'm talking even about the earlier times when there were subsidies given, etc., or food procurement that has been going on for decades. We thought big. We created structures that thought big. But when it came to our industry, we forced them to think small. That has been the real reason why today our entrepreneurship to create something big is under doubt. And as a people, we seem to believe that somebody who does thinking big and who within a decade really builds up a marvelous structure, there's something wrong in the way he has created that. Some lafda is there, something that is not right. Now, unless you can prove that what has happened is by means that are not fair or actually foul means by maybe bribing or maybe cutting corners or maybe not paying tax or maybe not paying labor their dues which are due, we should move away from this thinking that anybody who thinks big and who really establishes himself in an industrial space is somebody who should be looked at suspiciously. We need to move away from suspicion into cooperation, into complimenting, into saying, yes, this person delivers when he says he will deliver. That ends my talk of this day. I hope you like it. If you like it, please share it with your colleagues, friends, groups, etc. Till then, until the next talk, Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra, Jai Mumbai. Good day. Bye.